Welcome to Gospel Music USA, bringing you the best in Southern gospel music from coast to coast. Now here are your hosts of Gospel Music USA, Danny Jones, Karen Peck Gooch, and Mike Lefevre.
Hey everyone, welcome to Gospel Music USA, your home on the television for great Southern gospel music. My name's Danny Jones.
I'm Mike Lefevre with the Lefevre Quartet.
And I'm Karen Peck Gooch with Karen Peck and Knee River. And guys, we have a great show today. Now, we want you to sit back, call a friend, and tell them to tune in to Gospel Music USA. We have a wonderful lady that I have just the utmost respect for. Love her singing. Miss Ann Downing is with us today.
Yes, and you know, awesome. Karen, you talk about someone like Ann, and of course, a few weeks ago, Ronnie Henson was here, and some of the other guests we've had along the way. The best part about Southern gospel music is not only do we have a lot of young people who are coming along and making their entries into Southern gospel music, we have those legends who are still carrying that banner high for Southern gospel music, and this lady can still sing with the best of them. Will you please make welcome Ann Downing?
My soul has been restored, and I've learned a victory song. There are mountaintops before me, I'm ready now to climb. Here's the only thought weighing heavy on my mind. Bring on the joy, weeping endured all through the night. Bring on the joy, the morning sun is shining bright. Well, I'm ready for the laughter, I'm finished with the fight. Bring on the joy, everything's gonna be all right, even if you watch the news. Sorrow's had its day and now it's gone. My wounds are closed, the healing has begun. Well, I'm ready for the dance, the time has come to see. I have done without, now I want everything. Bring on the joy, weeping endured all through the night. Bring on the joy, the morning sun is shining bright. Well, I'm ready for the laughter, finished with the fight. Bring on the joy, everything's gonna be all right. Bring on the joy, weeping endured all through the night. Bring on the joy, the morning sun is shining bright. Well, I'm ready for the laughter, finished with the fight. Bring on the joy, everything's gonna be all right. Bring on the joy, weeping endured all through the night. Bring on the joy, the morning sun is shining bright. Well, I'm ready for the laughter, finished with the fight. Bring on the joy, everything's gonna be all right. My only niece prayed a prayer as she was just coming out of a coma, and she said, God, I'm really scared. I just need for you to stay close to me. And that prayer resonated with me. In fact, it put me under conviction. I don't pray the same way, I don't think, that I used to. So I was sharing this with a friend of mine, John Starnes, and he said, why don't we put that in a song? And we did. And I just think today, maybe whatever you're facing, maybe it's good days, maybe it's not so good days, but just remember, he's listening. And sometimes all we really need is for him to remind us how much he loves us. How much you love me, tell me again how much you care. When I'm afraid, I need you with me. can't see. So tell me again. Oh, I can still remember when I was a child. I can remember hearing my daddy say, "Oh, honey, it's gonna be okay." And you know, I just believe my daddy, because I trusted him. Most of the time I obeyed. But I could run into his arms of love. With childlike faith, I could say, "Daddy, tell me again. Tell me again how much you love me. Tell me again. Tell me again how much you care. When I'm afraid, I need you with me. For it's hard to believe in things I can't see. So tell me again." Oh, but I'm a whole lot older now, but you know, not much has changed. You know why I say that? Because I still need to hear those words. It's gonna be okay. I'll just trust him. I'll just believe and obey. I can run into God's arms of love. With childlike faith, I can say, "Tell me again. Tell me again how much you love me. Tell me again. Tell me again. Tell me again. Just how much you care. I know you do. When I'm afraid, I need you with me. And when it's hard to believe in the things I can't see, would you tell me again? It's hard to believe in things I can't see. I have a feeling if I'd listen better, hear him tell me again. Woo.
Welcome back to Gospel Music USA, your home on the television for great Southern gospel music. We are being visited today by one of gospel music's true legends, Ann Downing. Yes. And for those of you who have followed gospel music for a long time, obviously you'll remember her from the Downings. But even before that, she created quite a stir with the Spear family, one of the important vocalists of that great group. And Karen, as always, has a long, long list of questions, so it's all yours.
Well, Ann, thank you for being on the show today, by the way.
You asked me to,
well,
so
absolutely.
what was I going to say?
That's right.
Karen Peck asked me to be on a TV show.
Well, you're very sweet, but it's my honor. But now the Spear family, how long were you with the Spear family, and how old were you when you started with them?
5 years. Not 5 years old.
Oh.
I stayed with them 5 years. I had
Yeah.
just had my 18th birthday, graduated from high school, and joined them in the next couple of months.
Was it very surreal to be on that
it was-
stage with Brock?
Well, on the bus.
Ben and
On the bus. I mean, I'm riding down the road in a bus asleep. I'd wake up and go, I'm moving. I'm in a bus.
Yes, and when you're 18 years old, you're excited, you're ready to conquer the world.
Well, I'm from a very rural area.
Yes, and where is that?
North Mississippi.
Okay.
Yeah. A lot of you have sung in Tupelo.
Oh, yes.
Bruce is my hometown.
Okay.
And so, yeah, went to California on the first trip I thought that
wow.
was in another country. You know, I'd heard California, that's nowhere I'll ever get to go, and that was my first trip.
That's awesome. We see all of those older videos, you know, especially when Bill Gaither came on the scene, and
Yeah.
all of you were on the videos, the Gaither homecoming videos. But seeing you, and when he goes back, it flashes back and shows the Spears. Like, were you ever nervous the first time you were on TV with the Spears?
Oh, and they told me nothing. I didn't know anything. I just knew to stand there
wow.
and put my foot, you know how you stand with that pose.
Yes.
You put that little pose there. I knew to do that.
And you wore the same dresses.
Well, yeah, we're dressed alike,
Oh,
so you
yeah.
didn't have to worry about whether I look okay.
Well,
And
now, did you meet your husband, Paul, while you were with the Spear
I
family?
had already met him just before, while I was still talking to them about joining.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did y'all date that whole time?
No, I didn't even know. I never saw him again until he was with the Dixie Echoes, and we ended up on the same stage in Georgia
Now,
somewhere.
when you married him, did you leave the Spear family?
Yes.
And then you started the Downings.
Yeah, because Paul had left singing, and he was now in business, and so he was traveling. And I thought that'd be nice not to travel for a while, you know. And he suggested that we start a group.
And you had the Downings. I've got confidence.
Are you that
God's
old,
see-
Karen?
Oh, I had that album. No, I'm not
No.
really that much younger than you, by the way.
Oh, yes,
So,
you are. I know how old you are. You are a
But-
lot younger than I am. You could be my daughter.
Yeah, no.
Yes,
I don't
yes,
think
you
so.
could.
You're very sweet.
And we were
And so could you.
I couldn't be your daughter.
Be my son.
Wow, okay.
Guys, we have been in our own conversation. Did you notice that?
we're kind of used to it.
I have to turn over here.
But let me ask you this. We were talking about putting things on multimedia.
Yeah.
And we talked about what you post. Now, you said something. You've got a tomato garden, don't you?
Absolutely, but this was a pitiful year. My plants got really big, but nothing happened to them. Somebody said it was the cold winter we had. I don't know what it was. I think it's because I think the lawn guy put weed killer on where I put my little garden. Is
You
what I
post
think.
something about your tomato plants, and they're all over it, aren't
They
they?
love it. I could say I had 2,500 people saved last night in a concert. Oh, and that's nice. But if I could post about my tomato plants and pepper plants, it's like, and have they turned green yet? Are they turning that? You know. But you
that's
know
a
what?
good
We are
point.
plain old
Yeah.
human beings who we like to
Yeah.
know the stuff behind what we
And
see.
you're good about telling the stories, though, on Facebook. And everyone, you need to follow Ann
Yes.
on Facebook. And also, you, what is your website?
AnnDowning.com.
AnnDowning.com. Well, one thing is, you do keep up with your followers.
I
mean,
do. I have a
that's
newsletter.
good point.
I have a
Yeah.
newsletter. I still believe in staying in touch. Mark Lowry told me when the internet came in, he said, Ann, you got to get your newsletter. Name your little people something. So he had the Remarkables, so mine became the Fantastics.
That's awesome.
And now newsletters almost a thing of the past, but I still do newsletters.
Well, and you do women's conferences, too. So if
Well, I
anyone...
speak a lot, and then I host mine in Nashville every spring.
Oh, okay.
Middle Tennessee Women's Retreat.
So everyone...
AnnDowning.com is where
Yeah,
you
I was
can
going to
find it.
say, everybody needs to log on and see when that is and come and see you. One thing, too, I want to say is you were on the road with your husband, the Downings, and just had all of these wonderful songs to come out of that ministry. And then your husband got sick.
He died, actually, Karen, December 29th, 2000. No, 93, 91. What am I thinking? 91. And he lived, he died and was resuscitated and lived 2 months in Lexington, Kentucky. That's where he left from.
And I know you
Go
were
to heaven.
devastated, but you kept going.
Well, it was, I never
persevered.
dreamed I'd be a widow at 46. I mean, I thought that, Paul and I'd be on the front porch swinging and talking about the good old days.
Yeah.
And, but it's a funny thing how I used to hear people say, oh, God can be your husband. I thought that's the craziest sounding thing I've ever heard. He's not my husband to me necessarily, but he does fill those places that I realized Paul filled. And I can have a good time anywhere I am.
Yeah.
I don't have to have that other person.
Yeah,
I miss Paul, but I can be okay.
that's great.
All right, folks. We're visiting with Ann Downing today. We're coming back with more great music right here on Gospel Music USA.
You're watching Gospel Music USA, and today is one of my favorite shows because I love this lady right here. Ann, thank you for joining us, folks. Ann Downing.
to the joy of my salvation. Bring me back to the thrill of my first love, to the sweet assurance that my soul is secure. Bring me back, Lord, bring me back. 'Cause life gets complicated. I lose my sense of wonder looking at those circumstances I live under. And as I'm dealing with choices and conflicting voices that distract my view, keep my heart from hearing you, bring me back to the joy of my salvation. Bring me back to the thrill of my first love, to the sweet assurance that my soul is secure. Bring me back, Lord, bring me back. Oh, the pure delight of just one single hour in your presence, Jesus, leaning on your power to create in me a longing for the glory of your calling, and that simple grace hides me safe in your embrace. Bring me back to the joy of my salvation. Bring me back to the thrill of my first love, to the sweet assurance that my soul is secure. Bring me back, Lord, bring me back. Bring me back to the joy of my salvation. Bring me back to the thrill of my first love, to that sweet assurance that my soul is yours. Bring me back, Lord, bring me back. Bring me back, Lord, bring me back. Bring me back, Lord, bring me back. And if I were to go back, I would go back to a country church in Calhoun County, Mississippi. That's where I met the Lord. But I remember as a kid, I was kind of ready for the pastor to really mean it when he said, and in closing, then 15 minutes later, and in closing. And I remember thinking, I wish something would happen that I like. And they sang a song. I didn't know what it was saying back then. You know how we learned the tune, and then I grew up. And I understood what that old hymn was saying right from the Broadman hymnal. And I still sing it today because I still believe it today. I must tell Jesus all of my trials. I cannot bear these burdens alone. In my distress, He kindly will help me. He loves and He cares for His own. I must tell Jesus all of my troubles. He is a Jesus. Have you done that? I must tell Jesus, for Jesus can help me. Jesus can help you. Jesus can help me, and it's Jesus alone. Wow, yes.
Amen. I have goosebumps right
I
here.
wanna see.
Such an anointing. There it
Take
goes.
a picture.
You see
Karen
it?
Peck has gooses
I
from
do,
you.
right there. That's the anointing. Thank you so much for being on the show today. What an honor it is to have you. And right quickly, could you tell the folks at home how they can get in touch with you one more time?
Oh, absolutely. AnnDowning.com. I'm on Facebook, and I don't know. I have whatever else, email, whatever. Find everything on the website.
That's right. And hey, and you can also check out Gospel Music USA on Facebook. Be sure you check us out and give us your comments on the show. And
Yeah.
can you do another song for us right quick?
Yeah, let's do another old one.
Yes.
This song reminds us of the faithfulness of God. I don't know about you, but in these days we're living, how many times do we say this? We need to be reminded God knows where we are, where this whole thing is going, because He's already brought us this far.
Amen.
I
Thank
love this song.
It was written probably before your grandmother was born. They don't get older, they just get better. In shady green pastures, so rich and so sweet, God leads His children along. Where the water's cool flow bathes the weary one's feet, God leads His dear children along. Some through the water, some through the flood, some through the fire, but all through the blood. Some through great sorrow, but God gives a song. In the night season, all the day long. Sometimes on the mount, where the sun shines so bright, God leads His children along. And sometimes it's in the valley, in the darkest of night, but God still leads His children along. Though sorrow befall us and Satan oppose, he will, but God leads His dear children along. And through faith we can conquer, defeat all our foes, because God still leads His children. Praise God. Along. Some through the water, some through the flood, some through the fire, all through the blood, some through great sorrow, but God gives Hey, Lord.